Sweet potatoes are a versatile vegetable that almost is great working in the kitchen for about any dish, but today we're going to be showing you how to make a barbecue sweet potato nacho recipe that's going to be so good, especially for the fall and winter months when sweet potatoes are still there and available at the local farmers markets in your area. So what we've done is we've gone ahead and washed these ahead of time. Make sure that you wash off all the dirt, and then when you bring it back to your cutting board, go ahead and kind of inspect it for anything, root wise that you might want to take off. Okay, now what you're going to do is go ahead and cut your sweet potato into 1/4 inch rounds. Again, this is going to serve as the actual chip part of the sweet potato nachos. Go ahead and add it into a mixing bowl, and we'll go ahead and get the other one cut up. Now that we've added our second sweet potato into our mixing bowl, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. And this is just going to give the sweet potatoes a little bit of fat to coat it. Next we're going to add is just a little bit of salt and pepper. Kind of sprinkle that evenly on top. You have to have a little bit of salt to go with that potato. We're just going to measure out just a little bit of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon. Now we're just going to evenly coat this with a spatula. After you've given that a nice little toss, we're just going to simply put this on a cookie sheet and lay them out so that way that they can cook evenly in the oven. After you've added your sweet potato rounds to your baking dish, we're just going to slip this into a 425-degree oven, and we're going to let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're going to flip it, and then we're going to come back and let it cook an additional 10 to 15 minutes in the oven. So while our sweet potatoes are cooking, we're going to whip up a nice little dressing that's going to go over top of our barbecue sweet potato nachos that's going to really take it up a notch. So in order to make our dressing, you'll first need a 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. This will make it nice and creamy without all the extra fat. And after we've added the Greek yogurt, we're going to take about 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice. The lemon juice smells good. And next we're going to add our barbecue sauce. We're going to take about 1.5 tablespoons. I like a lot of barbecue sauce. And then just for a little bit of extra flavor, we're going to take 1/2 teaspoon of some chili powder. And this will be so good over top of the sweet potatoes. It'll give it a little bit of spice, but not too much. Okay, next we're just going to whisk this up. We're going to take our sweet potatoes and we're going to add it to a plate. And these cooked up really nicely in the oven. It's almost like I said before, it's like a chip, except it's a healthier version, so you get a lot of vitamins and nutrients, and it's very, very healthy for you. So to our plate of sweet potato nachos, we are going to add some toppings. And so we've taken a red onion, just 1/2 of a red onion, and diced that up really nice and fine. And we're just going to add this over top. And it's going to make that sweet potato pop. And if you want, if you don't like onion, you can take this out, but you don't mind a little bit of onion, it's perfect, especially the color content. After we've added our onion, we have taken a red pepper and we've also diced that in half, just 1 red pepper. So this is going to look so nice against the onion and sweet potato colors that we have going on with our platter of nachos. Every time I look at this, I think that we're having a fiesta at home, and it's so nice when you can use fresh local ingredients to feed your family. And to bounce up our protein, we've taken a 15-ounce can of seasoned black beans, and we've gone ahead and drained and rinsed that ahead of time. And you're just going to put this on top of your sweet potato nachos with all of our other beautiful, colorful vegetables. So the optional ingredient that you can use is to use an avocado. You only need 1/2 of it, and it actually helps to give it a nice little green to your nachos. So we're just going to split this in half with a knife. We're just going to twist this, and then we're also just going to go ahead and score this inside. Okay, and we're just going to scoop this avocado out. So now is the dressing. I'm so excited. So we've actually taken a squeeze bottle here just so that way we can make it nice and thin. And then this will give us a nice thin consistency when we're putting this over top of our nachos. So have fun. Just kind of drizzle that over top. If you would like to have a copy of this recipe for the barbecue sweet potato nachos, see our show notes at the end. And also, if you would like to learn more information about Lakeberry Farms or other sweet potato growers in your community, give your local Cooperative Extension Service a call. So I hope you enjoy this sweet potato season. It's an avocado. That's going to be a blooper, I can just tell.